Hello everyone. Our university has collaborated with IBM and introduced the Watson analytics system to the campus. Before I used this system, I have heard so many great things about IBM Watson. So when I finally get the access, I cannot wait to try out the Watson system. And also I heard it is a very powerful tool for big data analysis. So I was thinking, let me challenge Waston a little bit. Let me try out a case study to see the powerfulness of Waston. So this is what I want to do. I want to analyze a data set, a big data set, consisting of 43,193 data records. All these data records are about the credit card users. I want to see if customers miss the credit card payments, what kind of key features those customers could have. So let's take a look at the data set, the original data set. I have recorded all the customers' records in the Excel data set. As you can see, 43,193 data records. And also I have 10 columns in this data set. I give each customer a unique ID, and also I use loan default to record if the customer has missed the credit card payment. If a customer has a value 1 in loan default, that means this customer missed the card payment. If the customer has 0, then that means the customer has made the card payment on time. The third column, I recorded the average balance, how much the customer will spend with the credit card every month. The fourth column, I recorded the customer's age. In the fifth column, I record if the customer is an entrepreneur. If the customer is, then I use 1 to represent he is an entrepreneur. Otherwise, I use 0. In the sixth column, I record if the customer is currently unemployed. If the customer receives 1, then that means this customer is currently unemployed. Otherwise, the customer is currently working. In the rest of the columns, I record if the customer is married, if the customer is divorced, if the customer graduated from high school, if the customer has a college degree. If the answers to all of these questions is yes, then the customer will receive the value 1. Otherwise, the customer will receive the value 0. As you can see, this is a big data set, and also the table structure is highly complicated. If we want to perform the data analysis in Excel, we have to purchase some third-party add-ins. Now I want to show you how to use IBM Watson and how easy it is to use this system to analyze the key features of customers who has missed the payment. Now let's go back to the web page. IBM Watson is a cloud-based computing system, which means you don't have to install any software on your computer. As long as you can access to the web address, you can access to the system. I will list the IBM Watson web address in the section below. Once you log on this website, please click on the sign in link in the upper right corner to sign in with your IBM ID. Type in your email address and then the password, and then click sign in. This is the IBM Watson user interface on the cloud. It's pretty easy to use. If you want to upload data to the cloud, click the add button in the middle, and then choose job file and browse, and then find the source data on your computer. And then you can see under the personal folder, the source data is being processed by the cloud. After our source data is processed on the cloud and is ready to use, you can find the dataset link under the personal folder. Click on the dataset. Watson has analyzed some relationship between the independent variable and the target variable, which is the loan default, who have missed the payment on time. We can also build our own model. Let's click a Predict button to build our own model. We want to build a model to analyze the key features of customers who have missed the payment on time. First, let's give a meaningful name to this new analysis. You can use any name. As long as it is informative to you, you can use it as the analysis name. Let's type in who missed the payment as the analysis name. Next, we want to choose the target variable. In our case, we want to analyze who have missed the payment. First, let's click the X button next to average balance. This factor is given by Waston automatically. We can choose our own target variable. Click on X to remove it, and then in the target list, choose long default, who missed the payment on time. And then we want to analyze the key features of those customers who have missed the payment. And then click Create. And then you can see this lovely blue planet is running. That means the analysis is being processed. Let's wait to see the result. Alright, the analysis is done. Now you can see the result is loading. On the left side, click on the combination button. We want to see the decision tree, the analysis result. And then on the right, you can see the decision tree showed up. Click on the decision tree, and then you can see the tree in detail. You can zoom out to see more about the decision tree. Here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blue dots. What do these blue dots represent? They represent the customers who are likely to miss the payment on time. So the next question is, what are the key features of those customers? Let me use the first blue dot to explain the business implications of this result. This dot represents the first group of customers who are likely to miss the payment. The chance of this group is about 6%. This means if a customer is from this group, there is a 6% chance for him or her to miss the card payment on time. How can we decide if a customer is from this group? As you can see, there is a dark blue decision path that connects average balance and entrepreneurship. How much the customer spent with the credit card and if the customer is an entrepreneur are two standards for us to classify a customer into the first group. So let's take a look at the decision path. If the customer spent less than $138.65 per month with the credit card, and also if the customer is an entrepreneur, then this customer should be classified into the first group. If the customer falls into the first group, he or she has a 6% chance of missing the card payment on time in the future. How can we use this information to support our business decision? Suppose you are a banker. You are meeting with a new customer who is interested in this credit card. You ask two questions to this customer. Will you spend less than $138.65 per month with this credit card? Are you an entrepreneur? If the customer answers yes to the two questions, then you should establish a red flag on this customer because he or she falls into the first group who is very likely to miss the card payment. The chance for this new customer to miss the payment is about 6%. You can use the same strategy to analyze blue dot number 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we are done here. We have completed our analysis. As you can see, we are able to analyze a big data set of over 40,000 customer records and find out who are likely to miss the card payment within 5 minutes. This is pretty amazing. I believe it is very helpful to business professionals as well. The nice thing about Watson system is you don't have to intentionally save the data result. If you click on the drop-down list, if you click Welcome, you can go back to the Welcome window, the main window. In the future, if you want to retrieve your result, you will find that the result is already saved in the personal folder. You can click on who missed the payment and then you will retrieve the result right away. This is pretty nice. I have to say IBM is really IBM. I have become a big fan of Watson system. I hope you can find the beauty of Waston as well. Thank you for watching. See you soon.